The next class is Fighter, which is, of course, Warrior, Strength, or Dexterity. Won't be reading this, and I'm not going to read the updates. Sure, I'll read them real quick, actually. Persuasion has been added to the class list of skills with an eye on the fantasy archetype of Persuasion Warrior who leads others. Second Wind can now be used more than once between long rests without requiring a short rest. Weapon Mastery is new. Axe and Surge, only fighter-themed action. Weapon Expert, 7th level feature. Indomitable, reroll, equal to your fighter level. Weapon Adept is a new 13th level feature. So the focus of a fighter seems to be weapons and the way in which they can be used. Unconquerable is a new 17th level feature. 3 extra attacks and move from 20th to 18th. And Epic Boon, of course. Okay. Let's take a quick look. Second Wind is now a new column. Alright, let's get into it. So, hit die, D10. Strength and Con. All armor, light, medium, heavy, shields. Yep. Simple martial, no tools. Choose 2 from acrobatics, animal handling, athletics, history, insight, intimidation, persuasion is new, perception, survival, all the same. Fighting style. You have honed your martial prowess and gained a fighting style. And gained the fight. You just get the defense. Oh, or you gain another one of your choice. Should have kept reading. That's the same. Second Wind. You have a limited well of stamina that you can draw on to recover from harm. As a bonus action, you can gain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. You can use this feature twice, and you regain all expended use when you finish a long rest. Previously, it was short or long rest and only once. And you gain more uses of it as you level up. Okay, Weapon Mastery. Same thing as before. Action Surge. You can push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. On your turn, you can take one additional action, choosing from the following action options: attack, dash, disengage, dodge. So, something that could previously be done would be when you bonus action, or when you action surge, you could use your extra action to do a magic action, would it be, but now you can't do that apparently, which I get that they're trying to make it more fighter-centric, but I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, fighter subclass, which is the champion, we'll look at that later. Extra attack at 5th. Feat subclass. Weapon expert. You have honed your use of weapons up to an art. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can choose one of the kinds of mastery weapons you're using and replace its mastery property with another mastery property. The chosen kind of weapon must qualify for the new property. For example, you could replace the longsword's flex property with the push property. The property change applies only for you and not for others, and the change ends. Okay, so that's nice. They can really choose what kind of style they want, so that's nice. Indomitable. If you fail a saving throw, you can re-roll it with a bonus equal to your fighter level. If you do so, you must use the new roll. You can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest. So previously it was just a re-roll, but now it's a re-roll and a bonus. 2 extra attacks at 11th. Yep. Weapon Adept. You're a master of weapons. When you use your Weapon Expert feature on a kind of weapon, so that's the changing the property, you can give that kind of weapon 2 properties rather than 1, but you then use only 1 property at a time. Whenever you make an attack roll against a target with that kind of weapon, you decide which of the 2 properties to apply. You make this decision before the attack hits or misses. That's very nice. So even more, they're definitely trying to make the martial classes more akin to spellcasters, where they have more things to choose from and more things to play with, instead of just being, okay, I attack, okay, that's my turn. And then spellcasters are like, well, I want to cast this spell, and they spend forever. I say this as someone who loves to play Magic classes. Improved Action Surge. You can now do it twice at 15th level, which was 17th before. Feat. Unconquerable. When you're in great power, you can tap into a deep well of resilience within yourself. If you fail a saving throw and your abdominal feature is expended, you can use it again by expending a use of your second wind, which also heals you. Wow. So you second wind and Indomitable all at once. 3 extra attacks at 18th. And then, okay. Now we look at Champion. Adaptable Victor is a new 3rd level feature, giving non-combat utility. When the lower rated has been replaced by Adaptable Victor and Heroic Warrior. Fighting style has been moved. New 6th level feature and enhanced. Okay. Adaptable Victor. Victor. You've studied your friends and foes alike and learned that victory relies on adaptability. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can gain proficiency in 1 skill from those available to this class at 1st level, as you remind yourself of past lessons. This proficiency lasts until the end of your next long rest. So you just get another proficiency that you can swap out. Improved critical. When you attack roll with a weapon, it's got a critical of 19 or 20, same thing. Additional fighting style, which I believe was a 10th, but now 6. Heroic Warrior. The thrill of battle drives you toward victory. Once per combat, you can give yourself heroic advantage if you start your turn without it. So you just get advantage. Always nice. Your attack rolls with weapons and arm strikes now 18 to 20. Yep. Which you get even earlier. 10th level here. Previously was 15th level. And then 14th Survivor. Defy death. You have advantage on death saving throws. Moreover, when you roll an 18 to 20 on a death saving throw, you gain the benefit of rolling a 20. That is much better. And at the start of each of your turns, you regain hit points equal to 5 plus your constitution modifier if you have no more than half your hit point. And you don't get it if you have 0. So previously it was just kind of, if you're kind of low, you get hit points, which is nice, but it was kind of lacking. Now, if you are on death's door, you have a better chance of surviving and even popping back up.